And Television Dude here, and this is my recent pickups for Crack Magazine. What I decided to do is that since I still have a lot of coming, we're just gonna have this be a multi-part video. Just be all one video, but as I get them, I'll edit them in as I get them. Excuse me. Uh, and I'm also gonna unbox a couple right here too. I know, I know some of you out there like to watch me unbox things and open packages, and some of you don't. I know there are actually some people out there who don't like that. They actually complain about that. They would rather have me cut to the chase and just show what I got. I'm looking for my knife. Oh, I just had it here. I just had it right in front of me. Oh, God. I just had the knife. There it is. Okay. Almost had to start this video over. I never thought I would be such a popular YouTuber that someone would actually comment on one of my videos saying, "Oh, fast forward to like 1 minute in to or when you actually see the stuff." But I wanted to take a look at this one. Actually, I wanted to take a look. This is number 2. I got Crack number 2. See, these I didn't do unboxing for because I just didn't think about it. I don't have Crack number 1 here just yet, but what I like about Crack number 2 is that they've already established themselves. You see the cover's a little unattached right there, and that little right there on the up to the first staple. But whatever. At least I got it. What do I mean by established? Established their style of artwork already. You know, I've seen this artwork here, this kind of character over in this comic over here in later issues, up into the 80s. I wanted to show one in particular that there it is, Souped Up Man. They're still reprinting this up into the 80s because I have a special edition that's about superheroes, and they use this comic right here, all the way back from Crack number 2. That is great that they can still reuse that, and it's still good comedy, all the way back from the second issue. I love that. And was I talking about the character designs? I guess this character design would be one of them for the shut-ups. Where was it at here? Yeah, it's just that style of face. Those profiles. You know, that's cracked when you see that style. And who signed these was well, I think it's at the beginning. They have McCarthy. I guess McCarthy did those. I didn't want to look through the whole magazine. I just wanted to show a couple things there. I'll put that back in its bag in a minute. Let's put that over there. Here's Crack number 8. So now I have 2 through 8 as of this part of the video. Will I have 1 through 8? I guess you'll have to stay tuned and find out. Now, here's something right here I want to mention, that in the 80s, there's a picture where you can get like cracked t-shirts, a cracked hat, and people are like, where can I find this stuff? It's like nowhere to be found. And look at this. They had t-shirts back in the back here. Was this the 50s? Yeah, 58. Wow. Oh, 59 actually. You know, the ones from the 80s no one can find. I bet no one will find those either. Good luck with that. What? I don't know why I'm showing this. I just wanted to glance through it because it's such an old issue. That's going to make this video longer. I don't remember where Frankenstein is actually in this, except for being in the cover. I guess he's right there for like a trip to like Universal Studios kind of thing, or a movie set. I don't know if well, we got Frankenstein over here too. This is a really cool advertisement thing. Horrible Hands, Shrunken Head, Rat in a Box. You can actually order these, I think. This says it's a real ad. You send money, rubber hands. You get a werewolf mask, a shrunken head, Black Widow spider. That would have been awesome. So now that I have 2 through 8, I wonder how... I'm not going to dare say that 9 through 100 is going to be easy to find. Not going to dare say that. I'll say that I got the hard ones out of the way, but, you know, can't honestly say that the next ones are going to be easy to find. That cover is just great. Not that number 2 isn't great either. Boy. Yeah, I've quoted as saying the War Games issue for Mad Magazine is one of my favorite covers, so I was tempted to buy this. I paid $5 for this. I don't want to pay that anymore, and I paid another. I paid $5 for another one too, and a couple over here. But I realize I can get them cheaper a lot of times. I can get them for like a little over $1. Sometimes $1 a piece, a little over $1. I don't want to pay any more than $2 a piece anymore. I really don't. I might have to, but I don't want to. So I'm not going to look through all these. We got the Amazing Cosby Shocker. Predictions? Huh? Predictions? This is my first double, I believe. Because I already have the Art of Severin. I'm almost positive I have this already in my collection. Ooh, an old collector's edition. I don't remember which number this is. Has a little bit of damage here, unfortunately. That really sucks. But at least that's not missing any of the artwork. It's like it's all the way down towards like the end of the book too. At least it's nothing that bad where I can't see something or read something. Yeah. Guess it could be worse. This is probably one of my most favorite covers. I love any of the monster ones though, but I like that one a lot. The old haunted house look. I think in my other video I quoted as saying it reminds me of an old like Vincent Price kind of feel. Old Universal Vincent Price, or like the haunted house inside of an old fair, like the haunted house ride. This one was one I already owned, but I had it without the cover. But it came in a lot with a few others, so I'm glad to have it with the cover again. I think there's a few more of my own personal collection I need to get with covers. We got this one's a little on the wrinkled corner there. Let's fold that over a little bit. One has a tear there too. That's number 17. Here's number 18. And there's King Kong again. And here's number 8. This is another one where I think I paid $5 for one issue. I don't know why I did it. I think I did it just because it was an older issue, and I probably shouldn't have, since I can get these cheaper now. I can sometimes get them cheaper now. Let me rephrase that. I'm not going to say that I can always get these cheaper. They really packed this good for just one magazine. You almost think there was more in here than that. Jeez. And it wasn't even in the greatest of shape. I should not have paid $5 for a cracked magazine in terrible shape. What was I thinking? What kind of impulse? God, that looks ratty. What was I thinking? Paying $5 for that. Danger, don't look. Danger, look at the back cover at your own risk. Look at that. It looks like it's been ran over. Why did I pay $5 for that? My God, I am stupid. Buy this magazine or else. It's an old one, though. It's number 60. So I think that's why I bought it, because it was an old issue. But still. Impulse buy. Not thinking there. Now this one should be a bunch of them here. I don't know which one this one is, because I have a few of these lots coming. I ain't gonna ever use in this box. Let's just cut it open. This knife is gonna cut myself one of these days, not paying attention to what I'm doing. We got a bunch of good ones here. I like to reuse my bubble wrap, so see if we can't open this without ripping it all to pieces. Oh, look at that silly idol. I don't know what I paid for this lot, but it wasn't too much. This is, like I said, I've been getting them cheaper. So this is one of the cheaper lots. So this covers a little. Here's what I was talking about. This is all wrinkled up now. I don't know when that happened. But see, there's the cracked T-shirt, the cracked hat, the cracked Sylvester doll. I bet that stuff never pops up on eBay. Ooh, a garbage ale kid. Cracked creep. Because I've been collecting garbage pail kids recently. Let's turn these over carefully here. I think some of these are flipped. Oh, this is the lot where I think half of them were doubles, half of them were not doubles. But I needed quite a few of these because they were monster related. I'm always trying to get the monster related ones. So here's a monster one. A little bit of a wrinkly cover. Looks like someone used this to write on. There's someone's handwriting right on top of the magazine. They use this for like putting a piece of paper then writing on it. It's really imprinted there. Let's see if I can get that with the light there. Boy, I think you can see that. You can almost read it. Pasta. I see the word pasta. I see church. They have good handwriting. That's something I'll have to look at later. Ooh, D. Sylvester. That's cool. I'm wondering if I have this one. I have to look at my checklist. Because it's 86, and I have a bunch from 86. Sylvester P. Reagan. I should have looked at the back of those, too. Maybe I can go back here. I don't know if I have this one or not in my own personal collection. Cracked Creep. I don't know if I had that. This one I think I may have in my collection. I'm not 100% sure. Wait, or do I? See, now I don't remember. Here's 80. I think I have this one. Once again, I've forgotten. Silly Idol. I'm thinking I may have this one too. I know I don't have this one. Great Moments in Auto Racing. I don't have this one. And I'm finally getting another cool collector's edition with monsters. I've been waiting for this one. I like the cover. Oh, that is a great cover. It's like the old 50s B movies. The whole cover has that old 50s feel to it. 50s, 60s feel. Wow, I love this. My God, I love this. This is 82. Awesome. This is a great cover. And then there's the Crime Busters. I don't think I have this one. Let's see if there's any on the backs of these. Well, we saw the back of that one. Let's just, before we end this and go to the next part, that's just a comic. Great Moments in History. Thought I'd just show off the backs of these. Oh no, do we have to start all over again? Transylvania National Life. Well, that's a cool cover. Retirement. That's just a shut up. But it's a horror shut up. I see a Dracula there. There's a Dracula pun here. Look, there's a full moon out tonight, darling. Oh, it makes my blood grow warm. Shut up and come here. Oh, this says The Art of Severin actually shows off some of his covers. The cracked cover art of John Severin. And the Frankenstein issue, they show off that one. Ah, so Velvis Presley Smith. That is great. Oh my God, that's great. That's just a Sagebrush cartoon. And cracked, this one just had a hot dog. And cracked number 2 had Barlament. Okay, so that's the end of this part. We'll cut to when I get some more. Almost forgot to show this in part 1 here. I got the Cracked Digest number 2, Monster Party. There's 5 digests, and now I have the first. I have 3 of them. So I need number 1 and I need number 5. I've seen them on Amazon, but probably with shipping and all, I'd be paying about $10 a piece. It's not too bad, but I think I might hold out. I believe these are like just reprinted stories from other Cracked magazines. I recognize this comic right here, right off the bat. I recognize some of these. Thought I'd show off the Godzilla story because I like that one. I recognize that one. I recognize a few of these from my own magazines. I wanted to show off the Godzilla one. There's Frankenstein, I'm the King of Rock and Roll. Crack, look at Godzilla. Ma, he followed me home. Can I keep him? Let's see. Godzilla, King Kong, and the Cyclops playing poker. And they're using like pieces of stuff that they picked up, like the cars and the trains and the boats and the tanks, as Yeah, okay. Here's Godzilla going roller skating with trains. And here's one of Godzilla seeing Mount Rushmore, not being too impressed, and he puts his face on there instead. That's brilliant. Actually, we're almost done here anyway, I think. What do we got here? We'll skip that one. We'll just get right to the end here. Cut 1 hour, 1 hour lunch, and at the end zip them, and there's like hundreds of people inside the damn costume. I don't think that's quite how it works. But I don't want to. I shouldn't be looking too much into these. But yeah, I like this one a lot. So I guess we'll cut to when I get some more, and I have a bunch more coming. So it's another day and another lot. Another day and another lot. Let's see here. Not even sure which lot this is. So many people not leaving tracking numbers, and others with tracking numbers that just never update. Wish these lots would get here quicker, but they're just taking forever. Well, I like the cover on this first one right off the bat. The Sting. This issue we swat the Stinger. I like that one. Let's see. Let's take a look at the back. Great moments in science. Ooh, the King Kong issue. King Kong. Yeah, back in the early issues, it was great moments in science and stuff, and great moments in history. But I think in the 80s they started doing the Sylvester portraits on the back. Late 80s, maybe. I'm not sure if any of these are doubles. A lot of them don't look familiar at all, so I'm not sure. So Vince the 100-yard dash. Shut-ups. This is definitely not a double. Crack Collector's Edition number 4. This is one of the. This may be now the earliest collector's edition I have out of the ones they made, and it's a monster edition. Don't tell me, dandruff. After all those scalp treatments, that's great stuff. I love those. A really cracked Fonz Iron-On. Is that in here? Let's take a look at the back here real quick. There it is. I'm the Fonz on his day off. This is definitely not a double. I don't know if I got any doubles out of this lot, which is nice. This helps out a lot. It crosses off a lot off the list. Not getting any doubles. This one I might have to check on to see if it's a bonus, a double, but I'm not sure. And this one I'll have to check on, but it might not be, because I did get some in a recent lot as well. Alright, till we meet again. Alright, we got 2 more packages. And we're not even close to being done yet. Some of those other packages are taking forever. And I mean forever. I don't know if it's because of the weather or what it is, but some of these are taking forever. I don't know if, yeah, some are coming from like Washington. This one I am not happy about. You can see that it's bent right in the middle. They didn't use no cardboard or anything. And that's a very special package there. So I'm very unhappy with that. If you can tell by my voice. But this one here is from a man named Dick Culpa. If I pronounce that correctly. He was an editor for Crack Magazine in its late days. I think he actually owned the company for a while. But he has a website where he's giving away, not giving away, he's selling issues of Crack Magazine, a few issues that he was a part of. Even though he said he's going to have to change the deal maybe because he had a lot of trouble finding one of these issues. But I need these for my collection, so I couldn't pass up on these. We got number 351. These probably are not in order. He said he can throw in a couple bonuses too, which is awesome. We got 357. $347. $346. $348. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get any of these back in the day. $349 and $350. These are awesome, especially since I don't have any cracks from this time and era, none at all. Now this was supposed to be the very special package. It still kind of is, but you see that crease there. Seller's gonna get a message from me. Definitely getting a message from me. We'll see how bad the damage is. Especially since what issue I'm getting here. Cracked number 1. The real official Cracked number 1. And he had to put it in an envelope with no cardboard. Come on. But as you can see, it says 25 cents in the corner over there. Like it's supposed to. Let's make sure this is official. Yeah. March 1958. Copyright 57. It's the real deal. It is the real deal. I might be able to get the bend out of there myself, but I'm still unhappy with that. Yeah, from earlier in my video, I mentioned that there was a certain... oops, I bent that corner a little bit, not being careful. There's a certain style that a lot of the characters had in Crack Magazine. I'm not sure I'm seeing that in issue number 1. I've seen it in issue 2. Wonder if it's issue 2 that things really got going. I'm still happy to have this. Angry or not, I have Cracked number 1. So now I officially have Cracked 1 through 8. So as far as I'm concerned, I have the tough ones out of the way. Like I said before, not that 9 through 100, 9 through 200s are going to be easy to find. But we'll see. Especially since they're not really popping up too often. The bend isn't too bad. Let's see. even less noticeable now. Just messing around here. Try to be careful with this, but it's not as noticeable now. You can still see it, but I might be able to work on that. But, okay, I guess until we meet again, which we will be meeting again. Alright, another day, 2 more packages. Should be 4 more packages. There's still 2 missing. They're just taking way too long. Once again, don't know if it's because of the weather or what. One has tracking, one does not. The one with tracking hasn't even updated once. I already opened these envelopes, so I had to start over. Let me get my knife again. I missed a piece of tape here. One's coming from New Jersey. Maybe they're still behind because of snow, but I probably should just send a friendly message anyway. Probably it's not going to hurt nothing. Some of these are just taking way too long. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I missed a piece of tape, and that tape really just sticks real good. Okay. Now this one here should be my first step into a certain crack subset called For Monsters Only. These are the only cracks that I'm probably willing to pay more than $2 a piece for, because this subset, you can't seem to... You can rarely find them for under $10 a piece. They usually sell for $10 to $20 a piece. 10 on average. Well, let's say 12 to 15 on average. Excuse me. I got this one for $8. And that's actually considered a deal, I think, since I've not found them any cheaper. I've not ever had a chance to look inside it for Monsters Only. Where do we open this one at? I want to take a look just for a second. There's tape down here, so it must be where you open it. They put it in upside down. Gee, I'm having all kinds of trouble with packages today, I tell you. I just want in here. Is that too difficult? Watch this not even be the side to get into it at. No, it is. Okay. Now we're just going to try to see if we can get the tape started that way. There we go. Well, how do I get this out of here? It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. There's tape on this side, too. Oh, come on. Okay. Then it's inside another bag. Double bagged. Really protected this one, didn't he? This is the subset I want the most, and there's only 13 issues in this subset for Monsters Only. Kind of looks like a cracked collector's edition. And I love that it's just about monsters. See how I like all the cracked collector's edition have to do with monsters. This actually might be half like crack comic, half maybe talking about real movies. I'm just going to go through here. Like there's an advertisement for Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. I just recently picked up the Mummy collection. So I just saw that last Halloween. This is great. Well, there's no reason to go through the whole thing. Just trying to skim through it here. We're low on time here, probably. Or not low on time, but Some of you out there are probably like, come on, get with it. Well, some of you are like, no, show more. Come on. Ah, this is the one that had some of the the other brand of comics. Sick Comics. Here's a Sick comic. I've never owned one of these yet. I guess it was a mad and cracked competitor. I really don't want to try to get into another one. It's just too much money. But if I just happen to get them in lots like this, then that's okay. There's a Mork issue. I don't have that one. And I know I don't have this one. There's a lot of a lot of cracked issues that have to do with MASH, have to do with Mork, and have to do with Happy Days and the Fonz. Oh, and Dukes of Hazzard. Man, the amount of issues that have those on the cover. And we also had this is a mixed lot because it had some Mads. Well, this one the record's probably missing. I'm just going to assume it's probably missing. I don't think there's no record in here anywhere. Oh well. There's a Crazy super special. So now I have a Crazy issue too. That was another competitor. I think Crazy and Sicko may have been the two main competitors to Mad and Cracked, but they didn't fare so well. They didn't last too long. Here's another Mad issue. I don't have that one, and I'm pretty positive I don't have that one either. This one I might have. I'm not sure. I gotta check. I know I don't have this. It's Crazy. It's a Star Trek issue, though. I like that. That's cool. And Different Strokes. Alrighty then. So hopefully there'll be another part to this, and this won't be the end of it. Hopefully I get these packages sooner or later. So until we meet again. Alright, in my previous part of this, I said that I had 2 more packages coming that I was waiting on. I was actually wrong. It was just 1 more package. I got one of them mixed up. This will be the end of this part of the video. I've decided, even though I just bought another lot, and I have a bid on another one that ends tomorrow, I'm going to call this part of the video done. If I get anything else, I'll do more videos. I'll just have it like be part 2. I think this one's been gone on long enough. This could be a continuing series if I just keep collecting these. If I don't stop. This is one I've been waiting on. Can't cut straight. I'm real tired. I just didn't sleep enough. This one I've been waiting on because of a certain issue. That I'm just so happy to get. Well, they really packed this one good, didn't they? Person who packed crack number 1 needs to take some lessons here. This has what I don't have for most of mine is bags and boards. They're expensive. Bags and boards are expensive. Not cheap at all. We're going to start with the one I've been waiting for the most. This one right here. This is my favorite cover. This is the one I've been wanting the most. They use this picture right here at the bottom on 2 different magazines. This one here and one they did before for that other sub-series called For Monsters Only, which you saw in the other part just before this. So I've been wanting this cover for quite a while. This is the one I've been wanting the most. 100% the most. And at least I have one of them now. Now I got to get the other one. I just love that artwork. That is my desktop wallpaper right now. This blown up. Because just recently, I'm going to tell a side story. I think it was on the Heritage Auctions website. A bunch of original artwork from Crack Magazine was up for auction. And one of them was this picture. Most of them went for a few $1,000s a piece for each piece, or some went for just a few hundred. I don't remember how much this one went for, but I have this picture right now on my desktop. I just love the detail. Those creatures are ghastly looking, but it's awesome. Most of the ones in this lot are, I don't think there's none out of the regular series. They're all special editions, like the collector's edition, the giant cracked, and things like that. Super cracked. So this will help the other subsets a lot. That's a Star Wars one. Cool. This is a cool cover. Giant cracked fun kit. This is from an actual original cracked. I don't remember which issue it is, but I remember seeing this artwork as well on the that was up on that auction. Pretty sure it was this one right here with the moon. Because they reuse some of their artwork for later issues, like this one here. I think I've seen that somewhere else. The biggest and greatest. Here's a super cracked The Empire Strikes Out puzzle book. Biggest and greatest cracked Dukes of Hazzard. I think they used that for one of their issues as well. I think I might have that one. I have to check. This is going to be probably my only double out of this lot. I already had this issue. I'll just go over which issue looks better, and then I'll probably sell off the other one. Super cracked. I definitely, all these ones I'm showing, I know I don't have. So this is going to help out a lot. This lot was great. I didn't pay a lot for these. Just a little over $1 an issue. Maybe like $1.10, $1.20 an issue at the most, as I paid for these. That's pretty much all I really want to pay for these issues that I need. I mean, I might end up having to pay more, but I don't want to pay more than that. I would like to get them all for like $1 an issue. Even under $1 issue would be fine. No more than $2 an issue, but I know that probably won't last. A-team issue. Probably won't happen, I mean. Unless I'm patient. So here's that picture again on another one. This is a giant cracked. And finally, another giant cracked. We used this picture here, which I believe is an issue I have. I think I have this issue right here. The actual issue this is from. One of the lots I have coming is one that's full of nothing but the crazy and sick magazines. You know, the two of the competitors to Cracked and Mad. Not the only two, mind you. I don't know what I said in the previous part of this video because I don't remember now. But there was other competitors like National Lampoons, and I've been seeing other ones on the internet. They just didn't last. So I guess that's going to be the end of this part. And I know there's going to be more because, you know, I'm always going to buy more when I find them. Before I end this video, I thought I'd show you my checklist here. And just make a correction that I said I only had one double out of that lot. I had two doubles out of this lot. I guess I had gotten this one from a previous lot that I had forgotten. Probably in this same video. No big deal. I thought I'd just look at the checklist. It's probably hard to see on the camera there. But you can see how many I have checked off on the regular cracked. Doesn't seem like a lot. And it really isn't a lot. It feels like I bought a lot, but I really haven't. The Cracked the Comedy Magazine. I don't know anything about that one. Biggest, Greatest Cracked. I'm putting a pretty big dent on the Cracked Collector's Edition. I mean, I Can't say that I've got half of them yet, but I'd have to add them up. But we're getting there. There's a lot of crossed off there. Only missing 2 from the Crack Digest. I have none from the Crack Monster Party. I've seen some on eBay and some lots, but just didn't go my way. Crack Party Pack, Crack Spaced Out, Crack Summer Special, Extra Special Cracked. I got 3 of those. For Monsters Only, I only got 1 out of the... Oh, it's actually 11. I said 13, didn't I, in the other video, I think. There's 11 of them. And that's feasible, and that's the one I want the most. But like I said, they're roughly $10 an issue or more, which I'm really against, but I guess I have no choice. Giant Cracked. I made a mistake. I crossed off 14 here when it was supposed to be 14 here, and that was the double right here. That mixed me up. And then King Size Cracked, Super Cracked. And then they started over Super Cracked and called it... they still called it Super Cracked, but it was actually Cracked Super. It's real confusing. And there's something called Cracked Stocking Stuffer, and then the trade paperback books at the bottom here, which I don't own any of yet. I was going to say, this is just the U.S. releases. This checklist that someone made this checklist, but, and let anybody want to use it, they could use it. But the deal was that this actually had more than just the U.S. releases. It had the UK releases and everything else. But I'm just not interested in anything other than the U.S. releases. So I cut it off here, and then went from there. So, okay, finally, until we meet again, this is the end of this video. So thanks for watching.